Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at the man, Brandon Flowers of the Killers. Hi.
Hello, how's it going?
It's going so great. You're about to take the stage at Lollapalooza for the third time.
That's right.
How's that feel?
I hope we're not wearing out our welcome.
Of course not.
They keep having us back, so we like doing this.
Yeah.
It's one of the best festivals. The backdrop of the city and the crowds are always good to us.
See, I'm glad that you said that, because when I say it, I sound kind of biased.
Yeah, no, I get that.
New music finally from the Killers, album number 5, first in 5 years. Wonderful, wonderful, out on September 22nd.
Yeah.
And I've heard that this album is digging into some deeper territories than you have ever been to before.
Yeah. I was struggling with writing the record and figuring out what direction I was going to go, what path we're going to take. And a lot of weight started to come down on me because I was thinking about all the great stuff that's already occurred in popular music and rock and roll, and it's a lot to take on, to think that you're going to try to add to it or even think that you belong there. It's a lot to take in for a person.
Yeah.
And I started to realize that I just needed to block all that out and write about what I was going through with in my own life, and it made it a lot easier, and the album just started to emerge.
Amazing. So our first taste of the new music from the Killers is this huge song, The Man, that is dripping with so much swag that it makes me feel like I'm the man.
That's good.
Who is that guy?
That is that's my last hurrah with my 22-year-old self.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It was about that we really wanted to represent where we were on this new record, which is what you really should try to do every time, but we really made a conscious effort of that. And I realized that towards the end of the record, I couldn't represent where I was now I couldn't put all these pieces of the puzzle together without going back.
Going back to this
one more
guy.
time.
Oh,
one more
man.
time.
Oh, I just love it. And if you pre-order the new album, Wonderful, Wonderful, you get an instant download of Run for Cover, which the story of that song is actually from a long time ago, right?
Yep. It's about 9 years old, and I was really proud of my first verse, and I just I couldn't beat it. And so it didn't make it on Day and Age. And then it sort of resurfaced when we were doing a best of. And I never got the lyrics right. And now I finally have lyrics that I'm happy with. And so the world gets that one. And it sounds great. I love it.
It really does. It sounded great on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Yeah, it's just it's if you're worried about us departing too much, that one puts you at ease.
Yeah.
I guess.
And Alex Cameron
is my
helped
man.
you. Yeah. So how did you hook up with him?
I saw some review about one of his songs, and so I checked this guy out, and I was blown away. I loved the song. So then I got the record, and there were more than just one. Every song was great. It was called Jumping the Shark.
Okay, yeah.
And so I've made a habit of reaching out to people and telling them that I like what they do, because I used to be kind of a stinker in that department where I used to talk so much trash. And so my new thing is, if I don't like it, I don't say anything, but if I do like it, I'm going to let people know. And so we just became friends, and he's great, and he helped me out with some lyrics on this record.
Wait a minute. So was that on Twitter? Was that the whole Love Fest that I saw? That was the beginning of it? Okay.
No, I got his email, yeah.
'Cause I remember that's how I first heard of him, was your tweet about his album
of the year,
being album of the year.
Yeah.
From like this year, of last year.
2016. Album of the year, Jumping the Shark.
Yeah, pick it up if you don't have it. You have an amazing subreddit. I don't know if you're aware of them. They don't know if you know of them, but the Killers, and they want you to know that you're always welcome to come in there and do an AMA.
What is a subreddit?
So Reddit has all these different subsectors, and pretty much every band has at least one, and you guys have an amazing resource of all these people who just love you so much. And the biggest thing that they all wanted to know is what happened to the slot tech.
Slot tech, that's a good question. I was thinking about the slot tech today. I love the slot tech.
Yeah.
It's finished. So it's rare that I'll have a song that I love and that's finished, that doesn't go on a record. But it's 7 minutes long, and it's finished. Lyrics are done. I did a version with the guys from Dawes at one point, but it just didn't fit stylistically with my solo record. It could end up being on a Killers record one day. I don't know yet, but I promise it's strong. It's strong.
And one day.
It's sad. It makes me sad. It makes me sad, but it's good.
That's good. Can I tell them the secret that you told me before?
No.
Okay. There's a secret coming tonight. If you're at Lollapalooza, you'll see it. If you're not here, well, it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be fun.
Oh, my gosh. I know you got to get on stage to play a show at Lollapalooza. I don't know if you're aware, but Ronnie is hosting our unofficial after party tomorrow night.
I heard some whisperings about that.
And I heard he gets pretty wild.
Yeah, you might have to rein him in a little bit.
So give me some tips. Is there a liquor I should keep him away from?
I think you should keep everyone away from gin.
Okay. Yeah. That's
those juniper berry. I don't know what it is. They make it with these juniper berries. It's poison.
Good to know. The Killers coming back to Chicago on January 16th at the United Center. Tickets go on sale on the 11th, on Friday, and we're going to be giving them away all week long on 101 WKQX.
All right.
Brandon Flowers, The Killers, thank you so much.
Thanks.